Hello and welcome back to my community on Afrocentric TV channel 27.9. My name is Kolawole Akinmuyiwa. I have to say that like and I feel proud as a Yoruba man now. I have to say that like a Yoruba man proper Kolawole Akinmuyiwa. As you know, this is that station that revolves around the Africans in diaspora, especially those of us here in the Houston area, and by extension, the United States. Remember, we just concluded on one segment of the show today. We talked about, the awards, um, the community, and also the significance of father in our lives or in the lives of the children. Our next guest, is not a stranger to the studio, by the way. I'll let y'all know that. We've known each other for a while, and but it's always good. And this is one of the things that I love most about what we do at Afrocentric Television. The synergy, the partnership that we form, the alliance that we form with people, with organizations, with individuals, with just to come together to give you the best of the best in the African community. And this man is no stranger to that. As a matter of fact, he's been an ardent supporter, he's been a good friend and an awesome partner. And oof, did I say supporter earlier? Yes, a fantastic supporter, I would say. And join me to welcome Mr. Kayode Adiola Toriola. Welcome to our studio
Thank
today.
you so much. Thanks for having me.
Did I tell y'all he's the publisher of the Elegantz magazine? The Elegantz is Elegantz at the end magazine. He's also a blogger and a freelance journalist. Then I mentioned that if you see the way he's dressed, you can tell freelancers don't dress like bloggers don't dress like this. Yes, of course, he is a banker. He is a banker, yeah, by profession as well. He's a banker. Welcome to our show today, sir.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Once again, thanks for having me, Mr. Kola.
You're very much welcome. So yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate you once again for giving me this great opportunity. My name again is Kayode Adiola Toriola. So, like the host rightly introduced me, I'm the publisher of the Elegantz magazine, a social event and entertainment brand in the city of Houston, which focuses on celebrating Africans in diaspora, promoting our culture and heritage, and also try to showcase accomplished and upcoming Nigerians in diaspora. The Elegantz is a brand that came as a result of my experience while I was a toddler. I would say
a toddler.
Yeah, so I was still very young when the idea of being a speaker, being a writer, metamorphosed. Back in the days, I'm talking of over 45 years of
wow.
Experience, in terms of So and I started writing when I was, about 16 in secondary school back then. So it has been a great journey, so to say. I just said this dream that I had from my childhood must not die. And that was why when the opportunity presented itself, I embraced it without wasting time. So I write, I speak, and I also publish.
So your journey so far from what you just said is synonymous to that of our CEO, Mr. Wale. The president has this vision to birth this, and he's been doing this since he was in Nigeria, even prior to moving to the States. And
wow.
And that was one of the reasons why when we saw what he was doing, and it's something that we admire, something that we anticipate, we just felt like, why reinvent the wheel? Let's come together.
Wow.
And do this. And he was very, very welcoming and accommodated the idea. He's open to ideas, and we started doing this. And he started with a group of maybe a friend or so, and then Then they rebranded into, we started, I think, my Vineyard Television, and then I think prior to that there was another name, and but when I joined, it was already Afrocentric Television, which the name alone, Afrocentric Television, is what I resonate with, and then what they do in the community, and then then it became, then we vested in it, and boom, here we are today. And looking at the Elegantz magazine, from what you have just said, you said you started when you were, when you were an infant. Yeah. So, how has the journey been though for you? Being able to, given that I don't know how it might have been in Nigeria, but here in the States, we don't really get the support we need from the African community itself. But for you to still be standing, how has the journey been for you? Having to write, having to get content, how then to publish. How's the journey?
Well, that's a very, good question, but a very wide question.
It is wide.
That we can't conclude today. So, but I will just, take the major part of it for the purpose of this interaction today. And I want to, first and foremost, before I delve into the details of my journey so far, as far as the Elegantz brand is concerned, let me use this medium to appreciate this phenomenal organization, the Afrocentric TV.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, since we got to know one another, individually and as brands, I want to appreciate God because, it's not what you know that matters, but the people that you know sometimes. Because I remember one of my managers while I was in my banking career back home, he would tell me that Prof, which was the name they gave me, say, Prof, you are so intelligent, you are so this, you are so that, but you need to, improve on relationship management, So, and in fact, it was the man that even, helped me to become a relationship manager. I used to be at the back. I just loved doing my thing.
Just in one
corner, collect money, pay money, do my credit, and give loans and overdraft. So, but he saw that, quality in me, and he said, "Wow, each time I took you out to go and meet customers, I saw the way you always engage them, the way you offer sales and marketing initiatives and strategies, that if you can, blend that with a little bit of relationship and interpersonal skills, that you are going to be a top-notch in relationship management." And that is where the money is there back then in Nigeria, and you will get a lot of exposures and get to know great people. That was how I embraced that. And with my almost 16 years in service in Nigeria, from First Bank to Guarantee Trust Bank to Diamond Access, I've always been a relationship manager or branch head, So I want to appreciate Afrocentric for giving me the opportunity to even having this synergy and collaboration, which is really helping our brand also, both brands, I would say.
Yes.
Because since we got to know each other and I started participating in your programs, each time I come for your program and I put it on our blog, I could see the comments, I could see the likes, you understand? And that is helping your brand, it's helping our brand too, So coming back to the journey, it has been rough. I must confess. There is no denying the fact that it has been rough.
Tell me about it.
Because initially we faced the challenge of, oh, you want to be doing print magazine. Everybody is now doing internet. It's now social media, this and that. So we grappled with that for some months, but like for a person that I am, I'm so determined that if I make up my mind on something, there is no going back. Right. You understand? And I always live my life based on a philosophy. The greatest achievement of those who made it through personal effort is their refusal to accept defeat. So I've faced a lot of challenges in the journey of my life.
But you refuse to.
According to Kamara Lai, I always try to ensure that what makes a man or even a woman to succeed in life is your ability to weather the storm and stay focused. And that has been very, very helpful in the journey so far. Financially, it's been tough because we didn't have anybody to say, I want to put this money down to take off. It has been like myself and my family trying to make sure that this brand must succeed and even live after us. I don't care what is going to happen. This brand must succeed. You know,
that's a determined mind.
I mean, when we did our first edition, the community embraced it because we don't compromise. One thing that we've never compromised is quality, you know, and integrity. You understand? Because the Guarantee Trust Bank that I referred to, when I worked in Guarantee Trust Bank, one thing that really attracted me to the bank most especially was their core values. The core values of integrity, of excellence, of service, of honesty, of interpersonal relationship, of people, and innovativeness. So anybody that lays, I had that ambition or that dream that anybody that lays his hand on a copy of the Elegantz magazine must have that impression and express that impression that this is beautiful. And that has been our, what I can call our success story so far. We have not, I will tell you and I will shock you, Mr. Kola Wale, we have not made a dime from the Elegantz.
I can imagine. I mean, we run a TV station, so we say.
But we are not deterred. And what I would say at this juncture is just a plea to our people, most especially Africans and Nigerians. You know, we should learn from our host, the Americans, you know, and try to support ourselves. Are you with me? We should learn to support ourselves because a service that is paid for is the business that succeeds and triumphs.
That's correct.
Thrives. So many people will want you, for instance, or you know, I say I do blogging. So they want you to come and cover event.
But you don't want to pay for it. And
cover it for free. So imagine that an event for 2 hours or 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
If I want to go and support you for free, I will have known ab initio that I'm going to support these people free of charge.
Yeah, correct.
But for people that, there is no any attachment or no business relationship like myself and Afrocentric, and they want me to come and carry camera for the next 5 hours and say, oh, shake hands, thank you.
So even if we're going to talk about hours, you know, this country is a capitalist country.
Yes.
They don't waste time on holidays.
Yeah.
If it falls on a Monday, and that's the Monday, you take that Monday. If it falls on a Thursday, you take that Thursday off. You come back to work on Friday.
Absolutely.
You know, they don't, unlike Nigeria, when it falls on a Thursday, and they say
you have like 4 days holidays,
and then you take that Thursday,
and salary is going.
Saturday,
they will still collect their salary.
No, no, not in America. So if you see someone at least making an effort, the best way to say thank you is to honor them with something, a substance.
Absolutely.
You know, I think it's the ideal thing to do. Unfortunately, there's a lot of us in our community that want freebies, you know, and then they want to be successful.
It's very sad.
You can't put down someone's business and thinking that you're going to, climb up the ladder. It doesn't work that way.
At all.
You know, so it's always good to support one another. May I use that opportunity to also encourage the Africans that are watching us today? I mean, hearing from Mr. Toriola here, his journey, and we have our own story. The moment I bring Mr. Wale or even someone interviews me, I want to know deep down what we go through just to bring the show to you people. You'll understand that it takes more than just effort. It costs money. And so if we don't get the support from you, if he doesn't get the support needed from you, those things you see in the magazine that you love to see, that clothes that you see that person wearing, it's because someone took the time to take a picture or record that person and post them on their blogs or in the magazine. And it costs money to print. You can't be doing the work and then you just enjoying the benefit for free. Like they say in Yoruba, where I'm from, in Nigeria, they say if I'm finding lapo yani, you know, that means if you're ever going to give something to someone, no matter how, your hand is always going to be up above,
lifted,
right? So you elevated just to give someone. So if you're a giver, definitely you'll be lifted for sure. So please, I just want to encourage you to support the brand, support what we do for the community, what we do. I mean, we don't get paid for it. I'm telling you right now, you know, with all honesty, we don't get paid for it, but it takes sacrifice and it takes the love of your community to continue in this journey. It started way back in Nigeria. I'm sure Nigerians appreciate branding and they appreciate marketing. And one thing I need you guys to know is that the money spent on such thing as branding, marketing, all of those things could be written off in taxes, be it to Elegantz magazine or to the blog or to Afrocentric television, anything that is community based. You could talk to your CPA. Maybe that's one thing we're missing. Maybe that's why we are stiff. Maybe that's why we're holding back to support, the vision to help boost our businesses and in the community. And don't forget, we are the ones trying hard to change that narrative. We are the one bringing to light the people, the organizations, individuals, the businesses that are helping, push our names and our images up to the limelight. We can't give anybody else. If you can even tell, the mainstream media will not cover your story, not to talk about publishing it or putting it into, their media spaces like that. You have to be the one to write the story. We try to change that narrative. So I'm urging you guys to support what we do, not just the Afrocentric TV. I'm talking about the Elegantz, the Afro Vibes, the Wazobia, the those little small businesses that are here and they are doing great. You can tell now that they are little to nothing to write home about with the Yahoo boys they called them before. They are no longer there, or if they are, but it's not as significant as it used to be. People are catching up to it now. They're changing narrative. The entertainment industry are taking over. They're saying we are doing it. African is we become a force to reckon with. We're having a voice, and it is because we are projecting what you do. We are telling them the positive aspect of your lives, of your business, of your organization, of your community, what you're doing to impact others. That is who we are. That is what we do. So when this man was talking about this journey, I was just like, we can resonate with this. This is quite our journey as well. So that brought me to saying this. And forget the fact that I'm the host today, and this is the gentleman that that is our guest. And I'm glad, he was able to join us today to talk about the Elegantz magazine. And he was there also to support us, not just on the red carpet, and also, during the award show. What was your experience during that main event of the award show, the Ahead Award?
Oh, thank you once again for that great question. Well, without any exaggeration and without any sense of hypocrisy.
Please, we can take feedback. We can take it. Positive, negative, we will take it. That award, just to get us better.
Yeah, that award was a top notch.
Thank you.
I've attended 2 of your awards.
Oh, wow.
In recent times.
Okay.
The one you did one, I think last year, either October.
It's October.
So I attended that one. I attended the one earlier in the year last year.
Oh, wow.
You did 2 awards
last year we did 2.
So by that time we haven't really connected.
I know. Then we met again.
So we met again at event. So I mean, I give it to you guys.
Thank you.
And I give it to God on your behalf.
Thank you.
It's a great award. Of all the awards I've been watching, everybody, a lot of organizations give awards. In fact, there are some organizations that are known only for the award. They don't support the community. They don't do, but they just come up and say we want to give awards. Forgetting that it doesn't work that way. People will not even take you serious because they will look at it as if maybe you are just being selfish. But when you have also contributed something to the community, you have also, spent your time, your resources, even without expecting any financial benefit in return, they are going to rise up to you or for you in terms of need. That's what people don't know. And that is one thing that has really encouraged us as a brand, the Elegantz brand. We don't also put money first. Like I told you, we have never made a dime since we started this brand.
So, yeah.
The advert, the little money we made from advert is being used. It doesn't even cover the printing cost. Because I will tell you, 200 copies of the Elegantz magazine, an edition cost us almost $4,000.
So
you know,
if even if you get, let me get something straight. Even if you get some money, even if you get up to $4,000 back,
yeah,
from sponsors or support,
advert or whatever,
the human efforts,
exactly,
you know, the time you
yeah,
spent.
yeah.
I'm sure if you calculate how many hours it took you to come up with this publication and the duration it took,
don't even go there.
And you monetize that, it will.
It's worth much more. You
So
get it right,
guys.
sir.
I'm still telling you,
Yeah.
you need to understand what this is about. This is about you, really. It's about, you know, projecting the African image in a positive light. You know, this is a beautiful magazine. Look at, you can, if you have guests in the house that would come to your house and you show them this, they would, this sure will entertain them. You know, it's these are the 2 editions that you currently have, right?
Yeah, so we are preparing for the third now.
The third
so,
one, beautiful.
We are almost concluding on the
awesome. So, thank you
so back much. To the award, Mr. Kolawole, honestly, I just want to encourage you, keep the flag flying.
Thank you.
Keep researching, because I used to listen to one of my professors while I was in the university. Then he would say, you must continue to hold of course, that you have to sharpen the saw, continue to sharpen the saw. And what does that mean is that we should continue to renovate, innovate, re-engineer, research, and come out with the latest stuffs in the area of technology, in the area of people management, and other things that can uplift or give a facelift to whatever we're doing. So because we are living in a very dynamic world, you understand? And that's the kind of advice that I'm giving indirectly to Afrocentric. You guys are doing pretty well.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, you know, but you must not go to sleep. Efforts must continue to go on to ensure that you guys are coming up with, cutting edge innovations that will keep you in the front line. You know, so I must give it to you. That award was well organized. My wife was even commending you for the lightning. You know, because that was the first time that, I guess, maybe there was a feedback in your previous award.
Okay.
Maybe people noted it and they got
we always,
because the stage, it was the best.
Thank you.
Of all there. It was so clear. Even the few videos that my daughter used phones to do was like it was the real Nokia camera or what is it called that was used to record it.
Thank you.
I love that, and I could also listen to side talks, good ones, of course. That in fact these people really mean business, and you could see the turnout.
Yes,
I would say that was the first time the last award was not as huge as that.
So the previous one was a lot more number because the space is much bigger.
Okay,
so it might look like it was not too many people,
but this one was properly organized, well managed, and even in terms of, the only thing I will also say is in terms of time. You know, when we wanted to start, people were outside.
Yes, so that we just needed to make sure everything is.
But generally, because there is nothing in this world that is 100% perfect.
Right.
I will give it to you. You did well. You are, in fact, you are the best. Afrocentric now is the best. And like I was telling Pastor Mr. Wale, Afrocentric is the big deal right now.
Thank you.
As far as online TV is concerned, because the way you support the community without laying much emphasis on money and anything in return is huge. You understand? This will be my second time of coming here, though the last time I came to support you guys for the press conference. You know, so, and that is where life should be. Right. I'm here today now. There's some TV station, even the mainstream TV stations, will tell you have to bring envelope. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank God.
But I want to appreciate you guys. And another thing is the synergy between you, Mr. Wale, Shegun, and Tokumbo,
the team.
Olympio is quite phenomenal. I love the love. May God continue to give you understanding, wisdom, to manage one another and humility, because that's very important.
Key.
You understand? I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
The Africans Honors Award.
So we know what to do next to make it even bigger and better.
Absolutely.
So before I let you go, sir, I know you're a father, you're a husband.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so how is Father's Day in your house? Just briefly, let's just start.
Yeah, it's Father's Day, and I mean, of course, I always look forward to Father's Day, because every responsible father will look forward to Father's Day. Even though, like our father that just had this the previous interview said or remarked, people don't place much premium on Father's Day like the Mother's Day, but we are the one that should, let people know that we are also worth celebrating. You understand? If you call yourself a father and you are not there for your children, you are just a father by nomenclature, not by practice.
Right.
And whatever you do by title, without necessarily doing it intentionally and by purpose, is worthless. You know what I'm saying? So I will encourage fathers out there that let your children feel you. Let them know that your fathers create time for them. So discipline when it's necessary, but make sure that
in love,
yeah, correct in love, and make sure that you do everything that is necessary as a responsible and good father. And the society will be better if every man, every father plays their godly, endowed role or godly instructed role and responsibilities. The society will be better, and the community will also be better for it.
Yeah.
Because when we have good fathers, we'll have good families. Good families will lead to good community. Good community will lead to good society. Good society will lead to good countries. Good countries will lead to good world. And so in totality,
it starts within the family.
Exactly. That's why charity begins at home.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're grateful. We're running out of time, guys.
I know.
And you heard Mr. Toriola of the Elegantz.
Elegantz.
Don't forget with the Z at the end magazine, and you can follow him on social media.
I'm sorry for cutting you short, sir. Yeah, we are also on social media.
Yes.
We are on YouTube, and we are also on Instagram. We are
what's your handle on there?
Okay, for Instagram, we are at the Elegantz World.
At the
Elegantz World. Don't forget the Z, just like our host is emphasizing. Please, viewers at home, at the Elegantz World. We just hit 20,000 followers.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just about a month ago. And
nice.
We are grateful to people like you. We are grateful to all our viewers, So on YouTube, we just started our YouTube, and we are trying to perfect it, but it's up and running.
Awesome.
So the handle is at the Elegantz World also.
Okay.
And we're also on Facebook. The Elegantz. The Elegantz. Okay. Facebook. Follow us on Facebook as well.
I'll research that.
Yeah. DEE, then ELEGANTZ.
Fantastic.
The Elegantz.
You've heard it all. Thank you so much for staying with us.
Yeah.
I still have to come back to close, but give us a sec. We have to pay our sponsors, of course. So
sure.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We will be right back. Thank you.
God bless.
Well, welcome back to my community on Afrocentric Television Channel 27.9. I remain your host, Kolawole Akinmoyewa. I'm sure you have enjoyed the segments with us today with Pastor Henry Odeneye of Davunduro Prayer Ministry, and also our fascinating guest, Mr. Kayode Toriola of the Elegantz magazine. We've said so many significant things as regards the award. The feedback was phenomenal. I appreciate that from both the pastor and Mr. Toriola. And also, we have talked about how we can support our community. The Elegantz magazine brings to you what we call the publication, not just the publication, but, advertise with them so your business can grow. It's a lifestyle magazine. You can do fashion on there. And in real time, you'll see all of these things. If you want to be known, if you want to trend, these are avenues where you can. And again, on Afrocentric Television, you can, of course, follow us on YouTube, Afrocentric Television. Just write the name in full. Afrocentric is with a K at the end, not a C. And also, the Instagram is Afrocentric TV, and YouTube is Afrocentric Television, and then Facebook is Afrocentric TV as well. So we need your support. We need you to always join us. The my community show airs on Thursdays and Saturdays. Thursdays at 8 p.m. and on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Please join us then. Tune in. It's a local TV station, and on YouTube, of course, you can get a snippet on YouTube as well. Um, don't forget our award, the main award, the EVA Award for excellent values and achievement in the Houston area is coming up. We need you to visit our website at www.afrocentrictelevision or afrocentrictv.com, where you can get on there to vote, to nominate your for different categories, whoever you think is well deserving. This is the one where you get to nominate. This is where you give power to the people, and then the power lies in your hands. So please do not forget to do that. And until next time, I remain your host, Kolawole Akinmuyiwa. Happy Father's Day to you all.